Welcome, guys, to your first episode of Second Take, and I'm your host, Sean Hayes. And today, we're going to be debating the highly rated RIZZ League. I mean, this league has came in and it's took over the NBA in numbers, taken over the NFL in numbers, taken over the NHL even in numbers, the MLB. I mean, what these guys over at the RIZZ League, what they have been able to do this year alone in 2023 is outstanding. And it deserves to be debated on Second Take. I mean, everybody wants to know, who's better, A, B, J? I mean, we've got the stats, and we're here to debate it. Now, I'm your host, Sean Hayes, and I got one of the most respected analysts of all time in RSPN, Antoine Mitchell. Welcome here to the stage.
Hello, guys. How are you? You know, it's always good to be on this show
Good to
with
see
Sean.
you, Antoine. Good to see you.
Sean, how are you doing, man?
I mean, I'm doing
How
great.
are you?
I'm doing great, man. Just happy to be here with you today, man.
Hey, I'm here to debate A, B, and J. You know what we're here to do. Let's get into it. Let's dive deep into it.
Man, this guy likes to waste no time. This is why I like him. All right, so let's go ahead and dive into it. Antoine, when you take a look at what's being done in the RIZZ League, and I mean, this is going to be a very hard debate because they're neck and neck, they're close. But man, we have to choose one. Jay coming in with one championship and one ring, a lot of people saying that's not enough. What do you think?
A lot of people are saying that it's not enough, you know. Jay's coming in. He looks good, though. He does. Right. He's coming in off of a championship that, you know, was very, very, very debatable. But I won't discredit the kid. He was down, 3 games. He had to win 3 in a row.
He was down 2-1.
Which is remarkable. A remarkable comeback. The kid is amazing. But when you talk about who was the best, sorry, I got AB.
I mean, I'm open to your opinions on things, but me personally, Sean Hayes, the host of this show, I mean, at the end of the day, under no circumstance would I ever put AB over J.
That's a crazy statement.
And here's why. When you look at who is the first ever RIZZ League champion, when you look in those history books, it's going to say J. AB had a fair shot to get into it, all right? Now, a lot of people on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube even, are sitting here saying to me that AB clears. They're saying for some reason they just think he's smoother and they think that Jay got lucky in the first RIZZ League season. Now, I'm here to disagree with you because I've got the stats, all right? And I'm going to explain to you why the stats that Jay leads in are better than AB's, all right? So let's go ahead and pull this.
Give me the stats, Sean.
I've got the stats.
People want to know.
So what we're going to be debating in the stats today is handshake to hug ratio. Leads the league in numbers, leads the league in BF steals, leads the league for IG counts, smile to talk ratio, more likable in assists, BPM, blushes per minute. That's one of the most highly talented skills that can be acquired. I can't wait to reveal who's leading in that. All right. SOP, speed of play. Success after number rate. That's what a lot of people watching the show want to know. And we're here to give you all the good details, all right? Text back rate. Pickup line success rate and isolation ISO play. All right.
Let's get into it.
So let's go ahead and take a deep dive in this. Handshake to hug ratio. Who we got? AB. Leads the league in that. He's got that. All right? Leads the league in numbers. He's got that.
He does.
Leads the league in BF steals. He's got that.
He does.
Now, people are starting to question. You've named the first 3 things and you've said AB. How could you possibly think that Jay's better? Now, let's dig deeper. Smile to talk ratio. Jay's got it. More likable friend assist. AB. BPM, blush per minute. Jay's got it. The charisma that this man carries into every play, when he drives into the paint, he goes in so charismatic that it's almost as if they want to give him his number, their number, before he even
I'll give it to you, Sean. I'll give you that one. The guy's good. The blushes, I mean, this guy's amazing. When you talk about talent, when you talk about generational talent, you think of Jay. Hey, but when you're going against 2-time All-Star, maybe MVP of this season, AB, it's hard.
MVP is crazy. Let's stop that now. Go ahead, but he's not the MVP. He's not.
Who leads the league in numbers? Tell me that again.
AB.
AB. And he's led it for 2 consecutive seasons now.
Okay.
Correct?
Correct.
Okay. We can talk about MVP. We can put him in that discussion.
We can.
But AB, I mean, the guy's a classic. Respectful, gentleman. 1 or 2 moves, he gets to the rim, gets the bucket. When you're talking about AB and J, you got to give AB you got to give him the up. You got to. I'm taking AB every time.
Okay. I will admit to you, you are wrong, and you're far from the truth, but you have a reason to believe the things that you believe. All right. When we look back at speed of play, Jay's got it. When we look at success after number rate, Jay's got it. Just by a little bit. Not much, but he's got it. All right? Text back rate, Jay's got it. Pickup line success rate, AB, he's got it. But, I mean, Jay doesn't really need pickup lines. He's smooth, thinks quick on his feet. Come on, dives right in. Gets them every time. Now, isolation player, Jay's got it. 101, Black Queen expert. Now,
What's your name?
AB, he may be more versatile. We'll get back into that in our debate.
He's really versatile. Like, he's a very skilled player.
Now, when we look at the text back rate and we look at the success after number rate, right, guys? That's what you want to know, right? Jay is leading this season by 50%. 15%, all right? Last season, led by 10%. He's increased. He's still motivated to get more rings, all right? And when it comes into the success after number rate, when you want to know if Jay's actually handling business after he gets the number, 60% of the time. AB, 40% of the time. Moving on. Moving on.
That's it,
right.
That's
it, Anthony.
I can't be
That's
right.
it, Anthony.
I can't be right.
That's it, Anthony.
I can't be right.
My bad. I forgot. Not Anthony. Antoine Mitchell. My bad. Not sorry to disrespect you.
Don't go there on that show. On the show, okay? I'm trying to be respectful with you. I'm trying, but come on. No.
I didn't mean to
You're talking about TBR. We know Jay's good. We know.
Right.
We do.
Right.
But AB, he has a few gems.
Moving on. Let's get into the debates.
Let's get into it.
We got a couple debates sent in to us when we posted on our social media team, RSPN. And, a lot of you guys called in and want a few debates. So we'll hit about 3 of them. So one of the debates today is who is the smoothest and why? I'll let Lou take over for this first one, Ant Mitchell.
Thank you,
Go
Sean.
ahead.
Thank you, Sean.
You're welcome.
When we talk about who is the smoothest in this league, it's a hard question. When you're watching these two guys of this caliber go off against each other every night.
It's hard at all. Go ahead, though.
Can you let me talk? Can you let me finish?
I got you.
After I get what I can say, then you can talk.
Okay.
Okay. When we're talking about, who's the smoothest, I'll say AB every time. The reason is because he's going in with hezzy pulls. Double teams come in, it doesn't matter. This guy's going to get off his shot every single time. He's going to get off that shot. And 95% of the time, it's going in. It is. The pickup lines are there. The versatility is there. The skill. This guy is good. Come on.
The reason why I have to disagree with you on this one, Jay is the smoothest because even when his back's against the wall, even when it seems like this guy isn't going to get the number, he still does. And the way that he's able to do that is through his words and his charisma. That's why I've got to say that he's the smoothest. I mean, for crying out loud, he's a RIZZ League champion, all right? You can't say that AB, when he had a fair chance to get this ring, he did not get the RIZZ League championship.
You keep talking about last season. Let's talk about last game. What did he do?
He may have won it.
Exactly. He didn't only win, he put on a performance, dropping 50 points. While Jay, on the other hand, had 49.
When I'm sitting here looking at these clips, Jay, the way that he's able to critique his words in those moments of a harsh reality that men most of the time are not able to do. The harsh reality is when a girl is playing hard to get, most men give up. Jay is able to come up with a way to make these females become easy to get. And that is why he's the smoothest.
That's one of the.
That's why.
That's one of the.
That's why. That's why.
Let me speak. Okay. That's one of the few times I'll agree with you when he's smooth. He's smooth, but AB, man, when you talk about pure athlete, come on, he's got it. 6'2" frame, what? 185. 180, somewhere around that range. When you're built of that caliber and you're a natural born athlete, of course the girls are going to be more willing and more acceptable of you to just come up. I mean, the guy's good.
I see what you're saying.
He's hezzy pulling.
I see what you're saying, and we'll leave it up to you.
He's
guys.
Euro stepping.
Who you guys?
This guy's so skilled.
Who do you guys have? We'll take a poll. Moving on though, situations in a 2v1.
AB.
I've got to go AB here as well, man.
I mean,
I'm sorry, Jay. I'm your biggest fan, man.
The
But
thing,
AB's got it.
the thing is,
He's got it.
the thing is, I won't take this away. This is what I will say about Jay. The guy's so good, they're scared to send a double team at him. He's so good at isolation. He gets what he's want one-on-one, and that's where they're different at. AB's so good, they have to send a double team. Jay is so good, they don't want to. So when you're having this debate, it's hard. It is. So
and this is why you gotta love Ant Mitchell. I mean, he breaks it down in a way that guys can understand. Now, let's move on. Let's talk about if you had the fate of the world on the line. And I'm gonna shock you guys with this one. Who you got to get the girl? Who you got?
fate of the world.
Fate of the world,
Fate
man.
of the world.
End of the world, man. Everybody's saying if you don't do this, the world's over.
You know,
Who you got?
for this one,
Let's be
I may shock a lot of you guys, but I'm going with Jay. The reason and the only reason, is because when faced with adversity, this guy came through. Season 1, let's talk about it. He was down 2-1. We're going to a game 3, best out of 5 series. The guy came back, won 2 straight games. That's hard to do when you're going against someone like IB, and he did it.
Correct.
When the comments, the fans were booing him, he was getting this. We're talking about a guy who was getting booed at the beginning of the season.
Right.
And he turned it all the way around. So at fate of the world, I'm taking it. I'm taking Jay.
Got it. Now, I'm gonna shock you guys with this one, but fate of the world on the line. A death beam has been placed towards planet Earth. The Martians are finally taking over. They're telling us the only way that you're gonna get out of this one is if one of the most highly respected RIZZers of all time comes to our planet and takes on the Queen himself. I've got Neon.
What?
Check.
What?
I've got Neon.
Blasphemy.
I've got Neon.
Blasphemy. There's no way you come on the show and you say Neon.
Ruby Rose.
There's no way you come on the show
Ruby
and you say
Rose.
Neon. What has
Ruby
Neon done
Rose.
for the Riz League community?
Doesn't matter.
What has he done?
Doesn't matter.
What are his stats?
End of the day. He's got Ruby
This
Rose.
guy doesn't know what he's talking about. And quite frankly, I don't think he knows Riz League at all. Has he ever been on the field? Has he ever been in field of play?
Oh.
I'm sorry, but
You're taking it there.
Come on, man.
You're taking it there, Aunt Mitchell.
Because you're saying blasphemy
You're taking
like
it there,
Neon.
Aunt Mitchell.
You're saying Neon.
Let me tell you
You know Neon shouldn't be up here. You know Neon shouldn't be in that bait.
I'll tell you.
You're talking about Neon.
Shut your mouth, Aunt Mitchell. I'm not going to sit here and let you come on my show and tell me that I don't know about the RIZZ League. Now, we can take things a step further, all right? We can go out on the field ourselves.
Do you know who you're talking to?
We can go out on the field ourselves.
You're talking
Sean
to a
Hayes.
Riz League Hall of
Sean
Famer.
Hayes.
You're talking to a Riz League Hall of Famer.
Sean
How dare
Hayes
you?
always
How dare
has
you?
the gauge.
How dare you?
Sean Hayes always has the gauge.
Well, maybe Madison's
Pause.
class.
By gauge, I mean from girls. Right? Now, moving on. We're going to break down some clips for you guys.
I just wanna know if you my friend. I just wanna know if you pretend.
Miami, yeah, they here, but they don't feel it. Instead of chasing riches, nigga, being competition.
Boy, I ain't gonna have a lick. You ain't even licked yet.
I'm fucking sorry.
Took.